Hey, good morning. Good morning. Just chilling today again, if that's okay. Of course, that's okay. All right. Yeah, and I'm not really finding a bunch of amazing opportunities anyway. Looks like Bitcoin is on the rise from touching 91,000, is now back to 94,000. Got to boot up the Twitter stream when it does that. Boom. All right. So that's good for the day. But OPTT, I'm watching that. It just keeps going. IDAI. It's a tough day trade to try to get into because it appears to be a lot of selling pressure, but it keeps making progress. So sometimes you just don't. Sometimes you just don't. Let's see here. And I've got PDYN overnight. It looks like that's probably going to fail out on us. Well, I do believe I have my stop to $4, don't I? Let me see. Oh, 550. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I think it's probably going to. Well, actually, I might hold 550. That was a good stop point I picked there. 550. Yeah, I might hold that. So okay, we'll see what that does. I'd love for it to continue. That'd be awesome. It's a day trade. It's a swing trade, day trade kind of small cap. It's nothing like some of the big stocks we hold. Where are my? Oh, there they are. No, buy. Huh. Looks like I'm about to buy on Berkshire. That's strange. What's going on over there? What do I have set up here? I have a stop buy order. Stop buy order at 485. Okay, that's way up here. How many shares do I have? Okay, 7. All right, well, let me get that up there. Excuse me, I gotta shuffle things around here and I'll move that down there and then this one back up there in order to categorize it into the right place. If you have any questions about trading or anything, just let me know. But no class this week due to Thanksgiving. Pilot, okay, RCAT. RCAT's kind of holding up here. It pulled back. It's now found some interested buyers to bring price back up. We'll see if that price holds. It probably gets retested. Lemonade. This is a beautiful high tight flag here. Coming out of the base, the move was 50%. Coming off of earnings, Lemonade is now up 200% in a month. Yeah, that's Holy Grail material, Lemonade, and it's a decent cap and company. 3.57 billion market cap, and they're not a Aerotyne Systems, a bullshit scam. They're running a business with a lot of stuff. Okay, Google. How many employees are at Lemonade Inc.? Oh, never mind. How many employees? Let's ask ChatGPT and let's see what happens. ChatGPT can be pretty good. Oh, okay, there we go. How many employees are at LMND? It's thinking. 1,100 employees. So that's not Aerotyne Systems sitting in a bar in a shed in someone's backyard. You see what I mean? There's a difference. So if something's up 200% in a month and it's a company, like running like a big company with an 1,100 employee footprint, I mean, this is a big deal. So like I'm hoping to snowball position into this. I want to change my settings on ChatGPT here for a second. Okay, that should open new chat. Okay. What are the primary competitors to Elementy? I've turned on the most advanced preview version. I pay for ChatGPT's premium version. So this is the most advanced reasoning they have right now, and it's pretty good. They've got it reaching almost PhD level now. Lemonade is an insurance technology company. It offers renters, homeowners, pet, and life insurance through a digital platform. Its primary competitors fall into two main categories: traditional insurance and other insurtech startups. So State Farm, Allstate, Progressive, Liberty, Farmers, Nationwide, USAA. But also in insurtech, you got Hippo, Root, Metromile, and Next. Can you give me the tickers for those insurtech competitors, please? I think Root is Root, but maybe I'm not mistaken about that. Let's see. Delivering precise tickers, it says. Confirming the ticker symbols. That's nice. I love that it checks its work in the latest version. Summarizing them. I really didn't need that. Just give me the tickers, but whatever. Here they are. Root, Hypo, Root is privately held, Metromile. So that's it. Hippo, Root, Next, privately held, and Metromile was previously traded under Mile, but it was acquired by Lemonade. Wow, that's interesting. So Lemonade's the biggest. So Hypo and Root are others that we could check out. Let's see. Let's check it out. Hypo. Yeah, they're also on a big run. That change there is 75% in a month. And Root. Root not doing as well. Hypo doing, I'm in Root, by the way. Hypo doing much better. So insurtech is a very interesting sector with big gains going on. I will probably try to get an entry eventually here on Hypo and get a snowballed position going on it in the next few months, and then see if I can keep snowballing it like I am on Lemonade. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I had coffee, I promise. Let's see. But what I want to do now is I want to put an alert on Hypo just to keep me on my feet on it. Hopefully I'll just keep an eye on it though, to try to find a pullback entry. All right, so that's set as an alert in TradingView. So you can see with a little research how you can find other opportunities out there. What does RCAT do? I've always wondered that. Like, are they in a database or something? Like Cisco? Technology company in drones. Commercial and military drones. Really? Teal Drones, a subsidiary that produces high-performance drones like the Teal Golden Eagle, designed for military government use, reconnaissance, and surveillance. Wow. Skypersonic offers drones capable of operating in extreme environments and confined spaces, useful for industrial inspections and emergency response. Wow. drone software platforms, blockchain technology used to secure and transport transparent flight data recording and transmission, services and training, pilot training, maintenance and support. Wow, that's a defense. That's pretty insane. Anyway, it's doing really well right now. I don't know why. What's the news on it? Big boon for drone manufacturers as drone usage for defense and military operations surge. All right, okay. So defense stocks. Let's take a look back at ChatGPT. What are some other related defense stocks to ARCAT? I could turn on my light here. See how it takes longer, but it gives you much better answers, the new version of ChatGPT. This is beyond, this is the premium and pre-release of their, not only is it the premium service, but it's also selecting their pre-release beta of their most advanced model, which is around a PhD level. AVAV. Oh man, I'm just going to tell it, just can you give me a list of just the tickers? Can you just give me a list of those tickers, please? No extra. Laying out the options. It really takes its time to make sure it's giving the most accurate answer. And you can select that. You can select the fast version or the slow version. I prefer the smart version, so slow. Let it think. There we go. All right, so let's check those out. AVAV, which I've come across a few times, is in a beautiful uptrend. However, beautiful uptrend. It's in an uptrend. It's definitely in stage 2. Okay, stage 1 being over here. Stage 2 being over here. It hasn't been going too long already. I don't know. KTOS. Yeah, that just had a V. There wasn't even a stage 1. LMT, obviously. Lockheed. NOC, obviously. Grumman. Boeing. LHX. Doing pretty good. TDY. RTX. Is it Raytheon? Oh, no. Maybe. Okay. And ESLT. Okay. And Paro with 2 R's. And then back to ARCAT. Okay. So ARCAT definitely the best of the bunch in defense, and those others might be going through appreciation cycles, but they're not quite as good of opportunities to swing. All right. FOXO. Okay. Let's take a look at Tesla in a second here. Tesla's been so sloppy for like 2 years. Just so sloppy. Tesla's a volatile stock, but the action has been very choppy, sloppy. And that makes it a very difficult stock to trade, frankly. Nvidia just couldn't hold up, especially after the earnings. How's Alistair's Tech the Magnificent 5? Apple! Oh shit! There was a buy on Apple at 231 with a likely stop at 225. $6 a risk. Damn. Okay, well, we might be getting some pullback for a couple days and then back out. I gotta put an alert on that. I really didn't think Apple was getting into position. Wow. Oh no, this is a trend line alert. Yeah. Oh, how about that? The last 2 days, that's so fucking sneaky. I mean, the market's been sort of pulling back, Bitcoin, everything kind of rotating and moving around, but the rotation to Apple has been strong. That's so interesting. Google needs to get up higher before I get interested. Netflix had some pullback and it's found some support. We'll see where it goes from here. It's probably got to settle in. What am I missing? Amazon. Okay, that's an entry. Oh, I'm already in Amazon. That's an entry on Amazon if you're not in it, yesterday. But I'm already in Amazon, so that's fine. Now, what am I missing? Google and Microsoft. Microsoft's not. It's looking good, but it's not quite. I would like to see it break over that pivot point right there. So I'll put an alert on that for sure. But yeah, Apple's really best of the bunch right now. But what did you say? Just chilling? Oh yeah. I read that earlier. Okay, I gotta put the squawk in my headset. I can't quite hear it. Let's get over in my headset. There we go. Right when the market opens, it drives me nuts. It's like, blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Oh, that's something that I should have on my keys. No, you shut up. Let's see.
Hold on. Excuse me? What do you want? What is that? Who is that?
Just a minute, Bear. Hey! Shut up! No, you shut up!
No, you shut up!
Hey, will you shut up?
No.
Just shut up!
No, you shut up!
That's great. I could definitely press that at every market open, I'll tell you that.
You blew it!
All right. Yeah, so I've looked at all the pre-market opportunities and not super impressed, but yeah, Apple, very interesting that Apple was a buy even 2 days ago. I didn't realize. I really had discounted Apple lately because it's just been so freaking sideways, but this is a gorgeous VCP setting up on Apple, man. I mean, it's in some sense you could say it's a high tight flag. Like, look at that. At this point. So, but the real pattern to really be drooling over is this one. Tightening wavelets. That's VCP. There's a little bit of a loose one there. Maybe will trigger something else. And it's probably going to try and tighten right up to earnings. And it may fake out and then come back in a couple of times. Put in a little panic drops, shake people out, play with people's stops and technical analysis, shake them out. But you're probably going to wait till earnings. However, it could run. I mean, that's up to investors. There we go. All right. But I got an alert on that, so we hopefully won't miss it next time around. Yeah, Bitcoin hitting 94,500 now. I'm going to quickly pull up my prop account just to make sure I'm on top of any opportunities over there that come up. I'm not even in Bitcoin anymore. Okay, so that might have been a buy on Bitcoin. Let me take a look. Like that might have been a little buy signal on pullback. Let's see. No, not quite. I mean, it kind of works like, this one here. Green over red. But it's not quite, it hasn't quite done that yet. But it's getting there. The level to break is, let's see, 95,000. If Bitcoin gets over 95,000, it's a very short-term, speculative, maybe 1, 2, 3 day trade buy with a stop right below the red candle there, 90,700. You could probably put that at 90,000. Just do the round math. So $5,000 of risk per Bitcoin. So in my case, if I want to get that down to, I like to do like $100 of risk for my R unit. Then I got to divide 5,000 by, what is that, 25? 5,000 divided by 25. 200, huh? Oh yeah, duh. 5,000 divided by 50. All right, so that'd be 1/50th of a Bitcoin for $100 of risk to the stop. What'd you say now? Ben, now I'm thinking of other movie quotes. Yeah, give me some. Can't find BTC USD on Webull. It's in the crypto section. It's separate from stocks. It might not be called BTC USD. That's what it's called on TradingView. We call it Bitcoin. And depending on what platform or brokerage you're looking it up on, they may have their own way of tickerizing it or whatever. It's a little bit less standardized than companies' tickers. Even that sometimes has some variation. The market is opening flat this morning. It's dipped a little bit overnight and has come up with a little strength before the open. Let's take a look at the market positioning. We've been on just a beautiful run since the start of 2023. So it's been a beautiful 2-year run of a total of 94% on the market average, which is, that's incredible. You're getting, 20 years worth of gains in 2 years. And it's predicted to do 103% by the end of this year. So that's 2 years, 103%. You could work the math out backward on that. 203 to the power of 1/2 to get the compounding annual rate of return. 42.5% return per year compounding. So that's, that's way above and beyond typical returns. So these are the good times. This is the feast. This is the time of the feasting. And anyway, we're predicted to go up higher by the end of the year, probably Santa Claus rally, every single election year. After the election, not necessarily higher is what I'm about to say, so you're incorrect if you're thinking that. Every single year from election day, the market has gone half the distance more than it had gone up to that point. So you can write that down and bank on it. So that's every election year. When the election happens from election day, the market goes half as much further to the end of the year as it's gone all year. Whether that's up or down, you do the fucking, just listen closely. From election day to the end of the year, the market does half as much more as far as it's gotten so far from the beginning of the year. Right? So this year, our market is up 20% to the election day. So we expect 10% more to the end of the year. And, that's happening. It didn't look like it was going to happen. It was from right back here, 486. And then all of a sudden, boom, bam, boom. I mean, we went halfway there in 3 days. Now it's a, what do you call it? I want to say slam dunk, but there's another word, drop in the bucket, for it to just wiggle its way up there. You'd only need like 3 little breakout days, and the rest can just squirm around. Boop, and then and then foop, and then foop, and we're there. So, yes, sir. All right, the opportunities today, because this is a more rotational type of day, and it seems to be, could be an entry day. The opportunities today are going to be more in the form of swing trades. There's not really any decent day trades. I am watching IDAI and OPTT, but I don't like either one really a lot. I want to like IDAI, and OPTT has just been on this steady climb, but it's getting more and more volatile and crazy. But IDAI, my problem there is that there's a lot of selling going on, almost equal amount of selling going on as there is buying, and the buying is coming in steps. I haven't even seen 2 subsequent buying candles in a row. Okay, well, there's this one, but the first one struggled, so it's almost like one candle. So if I could have seen 2 strong candles in a row, I might have been interested. And there was one at the beginning of the move, but then it completely just faded huge. Quite a strong fade. And it tried again, couldn't happen, broke down again. I mean, that's not a good sign. So you need strong move followed by strong move. That's be continuation and a sign that something can run, followed by a healthy pullback. And I mean like weak, a soft pullback. All right, Rocket Lab INQ. So we're going to have a whole bunch of things that'll be coming up here from the market open. We'll take a look at them.
MSTR. ACHR.
The market is going to open in 2 minutes here. What'd you say? Might wait for pullback on QQQ, then buy a call option. Well, when I said you could bank on it, I didn't mean it that fucking hard. But you can pick stocks based on the fact that the market's heading in that direction. It's much better to swing trade the stocks. But if you feel confident about swinging the market, yeah, I suppose it's a possibility. But the more lucrative opportunity probably is in buying some stocks that are setting up and perfectly positioned in their pullbacks, and allow the fact that that the weather is going to provide the wind to propel those ships along their journey. That's how you do it. You don't necessarily trade the market, but you can. You can. Yeah. And I'm in about 80 stocks, and it's kind of going through a funnel. They start at pilot, then they move down to an amassed position. Those amassed positions eventually mature and turn into giant, massive amassed positions. And it just takes time. You can't really find a next entry sometimes for 3 months, 2 months. 6 weeks, maybe 3 weeks at the minimum. So to compound a position into a larger position takes time. So you have to start with pilot buys. You got to start, putting your toes in. Okay, 5 seconds till the market opens. Yay! The market is open. And now it's going to start squawking in my ear. No, that's rare. All right, we're getting some pullback on the market. IREN, I think she just said. TRNA. Yeah, IREN is moving, and that could be a entry. I kind of like it. I'm going to get into that. $9.50 stop, $11. IREN. I like that position there. That's going to be, I don't know, $1.50. Okay, that's going to be like 33 shares, I think. 30 shares or something. God damn it, it's really getting away from me. 100 divided by 150, 66 shares. Okay, I need another 36 shares. God damn it, that fucker's moving. Okay, there it goes. All right, now I'm going to set up all my exits. 33, 10 divided by 30 divided by 3. 10 $3 exits. Wow, it's almost already at my first. God damn it, that's not a stop. It's moving so fast. No, not a stop limit. Why would you do that? I'm talking about selling. Sell 3. Why did it do that? Okay. Wow, it already hit it? Damn, I just missed my first target because of some stupid technical glitch. Son of a bitch bastard. All right, I'm going to set up all these profit targets. There we go. I hit it now. This thing is moving fast. Trying to get all my orders in. Okay, they're in. And now I'll put a stop on that as well, and then I can just set it and forget it. The stop I wanted to put on was below this level, 950, and yeah, that works out just perfect. Not for 3 shares. Okay. For 27 minus 63. Somebody? 63 minus 27. 36 shares. It's good to have a calculator. I actually have 2 handy when I need them. One in my phone and one on my computer. All right, IREN. And the other one was TREN, I think. She said, I don't know. Trin? No. All right, just hit a profit target on BE. Okay, now, over on Bitcoin, do I want to grab some? Let me see. To stop at 90,000? Let me see what the pattern is here. If it'll get above 95,000, yeah, that's the point. If it'll get above 95,000, yes, I will get some. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm going to keep Bitcoin open on my other screen here, and we'll buy some if it goes up there. How much? I'm not even sure. Oh, it can tell me the allocation there. A third of a Bitcoin. Okay. LOL. Might wait for when the market opened. Let's see. Oh, Apple's doing the thing. It's passing the breakout point for entry. Oh, okay. It might pull back now. I'm just gonna add a couple of cents to that, so I get a real true signal soon. Now, the next thing I wanted to do was what? There was something, I forget what it was. Yeah, I wanted to check on my PDYN position. So I opened a pilot on IREN. I like it. I'll push it up into my pilots. I'm cocked and ready on Bitcoin. The Qs are pulling back. What's the S&P 500 doing? It's going up. So I imagine that the value stocks are going up. Let's see, SPY value. Yeah, so value is going up. That's a defensive kind of move. So you probably will see, for instance, XLP going up. Yeah, XLP going up, but at the same time, XLY, I think that's discretionary. Yeah, would be going down. No, it's kind of going sideways. Okay, not too bad. And the other thing is industrials. Industrials are probably going up, and probably rates are moving up a tiny bit. Because it's a move to defensive. So you would see gold also moving up. Gold. Just a tiny bit, yeah. So things are moving a little bit defensive, and also VIX would therefore be moving up. Let's see. I mean, higher, yeah. Yeah, barely. I mean, I'm right on all those things, but they're all kind of within negligible movements, except for the Qs. The Qs and the S&P 500 and the value thing, that's all spot on. All right, got to take a look at Carvana. All right, Carvana. This is my worst right now, and it's not too bad. Marvell. Okay. Q2. Fine. App. Good. Guidewire. Fine. Chewy. It's cutting into my break even. It's okay. NNE. A bit of a strong pullback, but it is NNE. I think earnings is coming up. CDXC, 2 alerts. I got multiple alerts and a profit target just hit on CDXC. This is an add-on for me. That's why. Time to add on really quickly here. All right, we've got 126 shares. Now I'm going to add on to CDXC right here to get my stop to move up to 7. So it's just to move up a little bit. Just going to add on a few shares. Let's try adding on 4. Moves it from 685. Okay, so I'm going to obviously add much more. 10. Trying to get it to just under 7. 692. Let's try 5 more. 696. 5 more. 699. That's where I want to leave it. 150 shares. This position has now been snowballed twice. So it's now a 3 entry. Amass. That'll be great. Michael, are you here? I don't even know if Michael's with us. But the reason I say that'll be great is because I just realized we can classify our amasses by a number, like 3A or something. This could be a 3A position. CDXC. It means we've entered 3 times. Maybe we should say 3E. So anyway, I just added 126, 24 shares here. And it increased my cost average at that point to just under 7, 699. That is correct. And it increased our stop. We're putting our stop right there as well at 7. So there we go on that stop. Maybe I'll call it an amass 3. I'm not sure. I'm trying to, because I might categorize them differently, put them in some new folders. That might be really cool. CDXC. So I got to move that down. Oh, I got to set up my new 2-to-1 on this. Okay, I got 150 shares. I got 75 to take out. Up a 2-to-1. So first thing you got to do is cancel all your preset previous orders when you've had it on. Cancel all of those and set up your new 2-to-1. Interestingly enough, the 2-to-1 ends up being in the same target area, just it's going to be all for different amounts now. I'm going to take like 10, 8 share exits. That'll be roughly half my position. All the way up to 960 from 790. So how much is that? 60 and $1.10. It's $1.70. So probably I could just take 17 exits. Let's see. 17 divided by 17. I mean 75 divided by 17. No. 17 exits would put me right underneath all those right spots. 75 divided by 17 is what? 4.4. I'm going to do that though. I'm going to take 4 out under every 10 cents level from 790. Okay, so 799. And so this is what you do. You just go in there and you just start setting up all those exits. Good to cancel extended orders. I did just get hit. Let me see what that was. Filled. I don't want it to be a stop loss, that's for sure. Looks like LX hitting new targets. Quickly we'll come back to CDXC, but let's look at that. Woo-wee. Yes, sir. It's flying to a breakout level. I might add when it gets up there. Increasing my risk. Just to increase my size. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. CDXC. Let's get back on this, though. I'm going to put 17 orders. 1 order of 4 underneath every 10-cent level. That should add up, if I've done the math right, to close to 75 shares of exit. It will show up here. See, it says 24 shares times 6 orders. By 6 orders. I want to get that up to 75 and all the way up my 2-to-1. So this is granularly spread across 17 exits. And the reason I did it is so it would be exactly underneath every 10 cents. You have many different ways you can slice the math on that. Many different ways. Just got to figure out it's kind of like doing common denominator in I don't know, what is that, 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade math or whatever. It's kind of like that. 68 shares, 72, and that's to 970. That's exactly where I wanted to be. So it was nearly half my position. 72 leaving 78 to be put into a stop. That's going to be at the stop level of $7. And you can see that's at no loss to me at that point. So this is a zero risk, free rolled, risk-free position on CDXC that I've actually increased the size of. It is now a 3, how are we going to call that? A 3M, a 3 momentum, a 3 entry, a 3 MS, a 3 entry system, a 3 entry position, 3E. I think so. You know, maybe I could build something up to a 5E. You know, that's great. It's good to keep track. The reason being is because you then want to see what kind of leverage you got on your risk. See, like for me, in my 2-to-1 right now, the top up there will represent, if I hit the top, $400. That means I'm 4x leveraged now and at zero risk. So normally I would take $100 of risk and my 2-to-1 would be, sorry, it's actually 2x. Normally I would take $100 of risk and my 2-to-1 would be for $200 profit. Now I've moved up my stop. I've built up my position to the point where $400 is my 2-to-1 and my stop is no loss, zero risk. So I'm leveraged 2x at no risk. That's great. You know, that's basically, to me, that's like, I don't know the slot machines as well as most people probably, but to me that's like when you find the slot machine where you put the quarter in and you get the things, and you put the quarter in, you put the things, and then sometimes it goes and it goes up to the top one, and then the top wheel spins. That's where we are now. We're up in the top area now. We're not playing the first entry part of the slot machine anymore. We've got things happening up in the jackpot area. We're running a jackpot now. All right, let's see if there's anything else I need to take a look at. Anything going bad? You know, I just want to always stay on top of anything that might be going bad in my port. Let's double check. We'll check anything that's going good. All those orders should be all set anyway. CLS, this is pulling back towards my break even. That's one of the worst. and that's not too bad. Root pulled back and bounced. Fine, good. GoDaddy, a little pullback there. It looks like Bitcoin's gonna do that break, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that position on Bitcoin now, preemptively. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. Maybe I'm gonna wait till 95,000. I'm gonna wait for the confirmed 95,000 on Bitcoin. It's not worth getting it at 94,800. Like in the long run, getting in earlier there, unconfirmed, the difference is not really in the long run enough to go, man, yeah, this is well worth the risk of getting in early. So I'm not. Okay, we just got another exit. What was that for? That was for IREN. So IREN is still going. PDUIN is holding up. OPTT is kind of breaking out, but I gotta look at the volume signature on the sell. Yeah, no, that doesn't look good. And look, I was right about IDAI. Too much selling pressure. I was right. The growth market has found a little bit of a bottom. The value market's still going, looking good. S&P 500 a little bit sideways. What was I going to say? IREN. So I'm going to put that up so we can watch that because that was kind of a hot stock today. Yeah, look at it flying. So hopefully you guys got a chance to get into IREN. That looks great. All right, so I'm going to reorganize my CDXC into a new folder called Amass X3E, meaning these are positions where I've amassed 3 entries. Yeah, I like the way that sounds. Okay, I like the way that is put. That makes sense. It's logical. Move to group, new group. This will be Amass X3E. So these are my 3X snowballed positions. Okay, and then put it way at the top of fucking course. I hate that. Move down. No logic to that. Put it at the end. So I'm just organizing over on my portfolio setup screen in Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim's awesome for all that customization and how you can organize your stuff and be able to keep track of everything. All right, that's a 3X. I would need to go back into all my other positions, by the way, and switch them to whether they're well, any amassed position is already a 2X because a pilot is a 1E. You know what I mean? So 1E is a pilot, 2E is a mass. So 3 entry is where it all starts to go beyond the amass. Anyway, I'd have to take a look, but first things first, I just got to double check all positions and stuff and keep doing that, make sure everything is safe. GoDaddy, Amazon, I'm looking at everything that's pulled back, is pulling back off the open. I got lots of things doing well. You just got to check on things that might be doing bad. Because all the things that are doing well, I already have all my profit targets set on those. So they'll take care of themselves. They will sell when they're supposed to sell. Hilton, okay, GE. So I'm just basically looking for, wait a minute, over on Hilton. That's interesting. It's time to put an alert on Hilton because if it were to come and break this level, 255 looks like, I'm going to want to add and raise my stop. So that would move from a pilot position to an amass position if we were to break 255 on Hilton, because then I could raise my stop to this pivot here, 245. 255, 245, so I could get 10 shares. No, it's actually more than that. It's a little bit of a complex math, but it's still additions and subtractions and multiplication and division, and yet it is a recursive equation. Oh, I need to set VRT is doing good. Okay, I need to set a sell on all my different spreads now while the market's liquid at the open here. Okay, I just put it in for VRT. On, apparently doing okay. All right, good. Yes, nice high tight flag on. These are things you could potentially eventually here get shares positions as well. Over on IREN, I remember I put orders underneath every 10-cent level. So every time it makes 10 cents of progress on IREN, we're going to hear more targets get hit. Now, on, I can set to close those contracts. Okay, so IREN's moving. I guess I'll hit another target any second here. You're going to hear bling. That's going to be IREN, I'm sure. Could coincidentally be something else, but I don't think so. We're about to hit that level. What's your question? Being that Bitcoin is so volatile and a currency, does it still share the same characteristics to other stocks in the sense of how it moves and signals? Yes. How it moves and signals will always be the same across all assets, across all markets and asset types, because those are called trends. Those are trend signals and trend following signals. What's going on the 30-year? Let me see here. I just got an alert on the 30-year. Oh, nice. Beautiful breakdown on bonds. That means the market's probably going to be flying, if not today, but pretty soon here. There goes Bitcoin. This is a really nice sign from the bond market that the business markets are going to be flying, and that includes growth. That includes Bitcoin as well. All right, so you got to stay fresh on Bitcoin because we're going to hit 95,000, I think, any minute here. That was LX, another exit on LX, and that's the breakout on LX. I don't know if I want to add. How many shares do I have? Let me go over to LX. 110 shares. Let's see, and it's a 480 down to 3. So that would be, oh, but I'm already at a profit. So this is complex math now. My point is, I can't really raise my stop. I'm gonna have to let it run. But this is an interesting buy-in point for most traders. But we got the cheat entry way back here. What a beautiful cheat entry. Do you see that? So, it made its holy grail move. It flailed. This is normal. We talked about that in class. And then it starts to get a little bit more orderly. See that? The wavelets start to tighten up. That's orderly. It's starting to get more orderly. So now you can start to think about a position. And sure enough, there it was. And that's where we got in. That's exactly, you couldn't have got in at a better spot, like a more confirmed spot. Well, technically, this is a signal back here, a very advanced signal. But outside of that, swing traders couldn't get into a better spot that we got in at $3.60. It's now just about to break $5 and probably will. I've already got all my targets set on that, ready to go. Actually, I only have one more target at 511 to hit. 511, that means I'll hit my 2-to-1, and then I can discretionarily take out additional pieces from there over the course of the next month or so until I finally get a new pullback entry, something like over here. Then I can raise my stop and get leveraged for no risk. So looking forward to that over on LX. She's a beauty. Now, I'm not saying that this thing's going to not die. It may be a shitty company. Lexin FinTech, I don't know. FinTech's been doing good. I'm holding. It is what it is. What's going on here? Okay, double click. There we go. LX. Yeah, it's making money and it's growing. Let's check the annuals. It can be back and forth, but they're making money. They're making over $1 billion a year. And they're profitable. Their margins are going up right now. I mean, this is a growth moment for them. It's looking kind of good. So, good, very good. All right. That's why we got in at 360 a month ago. We got in on November 4th. PDYN, it's looking like it's going to fail out. I'm going to go ahead and flatten PDYN. You are going to fail, are you not? Oh, I'll give it a little more room. Maybe I'll just ride it out to my stop anyway. I did get some profit targets hit. Not really enough. Yeah, interesting. I'll just let it keep pushing. SMTK, yeah, I saw that in pre-market. SMTK, it's been going all over the place. Halted down. LX, all right. Oh, there goes LX. Some more on the squawk. Kind of, not a coincidence that the ones that we pick to get in start hitting the squawk, later. The idea is to get into these things early, because you're already getting in late. You already missed the incredible first move that some lucky, fortunate people who were already in when it was dead. But when it came to life, then you found out it was a monster. It pulled back, formed an entry. So important to get in that entry in the pullback on a monster before, it goes on a second push, or you'll never be catching things when they move. Let's see what else we got here. CLSA A-Lab, really? That was doing so good. Now it's at the bottom of my list. Let's see. What is it talking about being at the bottom of the list? Oh, that's not A-Lab. That's ALB. But I'm very curious about that, actually. ALB, what is this? Albemarle, This is almost a bottom reversal pattern going on here. Huh. All right. I let my mom know about that as well. Send her a message. Boom. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and get in that ALB, but with a risk to 92, yeah, to be safe. And it's at 110, so it's going to start small. ALB. It's something that looks investment grade ready. Let me double check on the revs. The revs not too great. Not profitable, and margins falling. But the price action says otherwise. Price action says things may be improving, so I'm going to give it a try. Like I said, at 92 stop? No, yeah, 92 stop from basically 109. 109 minus 92, 17, $100 a risk. 6 shares. So start small. Oh, that was quite a fast entry. That can be bad. All right, I got to take 3 one-share exits to get out half. So that would be at $66 of gain on my 2-to-1. 133 and 200. And then put the other 3 remaining shares on a good till cancel order. Down at the 92 level we were talking about. Love having a scroll wheel on my trackball. There we go. All right, ALB, I move that into pilot positions. Bitcoin, has it broken 95,000? Well, it's getting close, guys. 94,942. Oh, it's almost there. Once we break 95,000, I'm in for a third of a Bitcoin over in my prop account. 928. I wish you could create a stop order. I mean, yeah, stop market order, but it doesn't have that over on the prop account, I don't think. I'm not going to spend time to figure it out when it's right about to break out. Oh, Berkshire's doing good too. Nice to see. Okay, 99,946. What do we got over there? 99, 94, 900. So close. I'm going to wait for that confirm. It's not worth the risk to just get in. It's really not early enough. 94,873. All right, we can calm down for a second. Palantir, moving some more. What's up on Palantir? How you looking? Oh, by the way, ALB, we got to mark that off. Got in here with a stop, 292. All those BTC type stocks, those are Bitcoin related. And see, I'll see Bitcoin futures, global digital assets. Anyway, Bitcoin's moving.
PGHL halted. PGHL will resume at 10 hours 5 minutes and 5 seconds.
PGAHL, I mean, I'll take a look at it. You don't want to miss an opportunity. PGAL, isn't that what she said? Maybe it was PGEL? No. What did she say? PGHL. Is that what you heard? I didn't hear it like that. Oh, it's halted down, so yeah, no big deal there. Okay, continuing to look at everything moving around in the port. INOD. What? Oh, I misspelled it. INOID. You guys remember, I don't know, maybe you're too young, but do you guys remember Zoids? Zoids were really cool. They were like little robots you could build with these little, like, almost Lego-like parts, but they were just really cool robots. They were typically animals, dinosaurs, all kinds of cool. Zoids, they were so cool. I'm pretty sure, let me see, Zoids. What an easy one for an inventor to come up with, right? The name, Zoids. Wow, they even had a cartoon series, a Japanese science fiction made franchise. Hold on. Maybe they weren't called Zoids. The motorized kits, oh yeah, are still being released. You could still buy them. No way. Hasbro. Wow. Oh, here they are. They're really cool. Let me show you. And it's also a Japanese cartoon, apparently. This was a Zoid. They were just so much fun to play with and create. And then they would move. Back then, that was a big deal. Pretty cool. Wow, you can still buy those. That's crazy. INOD, Hilton, VRT. Moving up the list here. Amazon. I'm just taking a look at everything that's at the bottom of my port right now that's moving back on the day. And they're doing okay. VST, everything's healthy. VST, okay. Duolingo. Okay, that's like the bottom 10. I'm going to check out the top 10, see if there's any add-ons going on. Wow. Okay, that means I do need to take some off my prop on Berkshire Hathaway. Okay. Yeah, very nice breakout on Berkshire Hathaway. Or do I want to add? Hold on 1 second. Over on the Berkshire, I could add. Okay, let me see. I have 35 shares. I do it differently over on the prop. 17,000, so I could buy 8,000 more. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy 8,000 more at that point. I'm going to actually add on instead of selling. There we go. And now, all right, my stop's already pretty tight. 463. All right, down here, yeah. Could I add and move my stop up to 463? Yeah. So let's do that over in the Thinkorswim account as well. What is it? Burke B, Burke BRK. I see every broker just kind of spells some of these symbols differently. Burke/B. Okay, there we go. And there's my position. I have 10 shares. And the idea is to move my stop up to 463.50 from whatever my average would be, 463.50. So let's call it 480. 480 minus 463.50 is 16.5. $100 divided by 16.5, 6 shares. So I already have more shares than I should have. Wait a minute. I can't remember. This math is very complicated at this point. Not undo. Come back here. Don't undo that. I wonder if I bought too many when I got into this. 472 with the stop at 460. No, I have 476 average price. Why does it say that? That's incorrect. It was 472 minus 460. Oh, yeah. That's 12, right? $1,200 divided by 12 is 8. Why did I get 10? It's very odd. And have I taken any profits? I've taken no profits and I set it up wrong. Oh no, I have taken some profits. I actually had more. I bought 8. That is correct. I bought 8. But then I bought more. But I didn't. I bought more. I might have bought more. I have to look at my history. I don't know what's going on there. Because I didn't annotate it on my chart, you see. That's why it's so important to annotate that on your chart. On the 27th, is that today? Oh, I had a buy stop order, right? Oh, shit. It already sized me up properly. Sweet. Okay. So where did it want me to move my stop to in my calculation when I did that? All right. Probably 464. 465, I think is what it is. Okay. All right. I set that one on automatic. So I actually got a really good fill on that. I got a fill to add on at 484.28. 484.28. It's all nice, and it's already at 489.22. I got an add on here. Sweet. That was a nice. See here it says buyout, add, and raise stop. I should have put more detail on that. I should have said and raise stop to 465 or whatever, because it took me a while to figure all this out, and you don't really want to be spending that time. If you've already done the work before, why do it again in that moment, All right, so that makes my new cost average 476. Got it. 476.30 to be precise. Rocket Lab SOS, what's going on there? Okay. RKLB. Oh, all right. Rocket Lab is continuing. It's still not an add-on. I would love to get an add-on on this fucker. It's really going good. What was I just looking at? BRKB. Yeah, so did I get that all notated right? I added 3 today, and I want to notate that. See, BRK.B on TradingView. And so I added at 484. I added right at the proper point there, 484.30. What a great add, because that was a preset order. I added 3. Originally got 8. Took some off along the way, as you should. And that's true. I need to set up my 2-to-1 now. So as it continues, I can be taking out profit. So I now have 10. That means I want to take out 5 one-share positions up at 2-to-1. And that 2-to-1 would be from the add-on point, which is 484.20.30. Oh, I quite literally have to draw it with the 2-to-1 tool. It's hard to calculate. You can do the math, but why not just draw it? There we go. To the stop. And you get a rough approximation. It is rough. Of the 2 to 1. It's roughly 523. And we're at 585 essentially when we got in to 525. Let's call it that. 525 minus 585, 60 points divided by 5. I want to take one off every $12 a gain from 585. So that'd be $12, 595, 597 will be where I take my first exit. So here we go. 497, 496.96. Oops, and that was supposed to be a good till cancel extended order. So you can see all the moving parts here. You got to keep track of. So 497 plus 12 is 509. Right underneath there. 509 plus 12 is 521, right? Am I doing the math right? God, I hope I'm doing the math right. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect though, you guys. I just try to do, as good as you can. There's probably people that could do even better. 521 plus 12 is 533. So I put one in at 532.96. I now have 4 of my exits set. And then the final one, 533 plus 12 is 545. Is that where I wanted it? I can't even remember. 525. So these are all incorrect. I did the math wrong. Did I type it wrong? 525 minus 485 is 40. 40 divided by 5 is 8. So I actually need to take profits up every 8. So 485 plus 8, the first one will be 493. So 492.89. 492.89. So I misplaced those. 492. And it's, by the way, it's almost there, by the way. It's about to hit my profit. 493. 8 from entry. And then 493 plus 8 is 501. So I need to get this one moved down to 500.92. There we go. Next will be 508. No, 9. 509. So 508.92.
BT.
509 plus 8. 516. So the next one will be 516. I'm going to zoom out. 515.83. Perfect. And then 516 plus 8. 524. That is actually perfect. Now those should look nice and spread out evenly. Let's see. It's not quite right there. But that's just like rounding errors and shit. I will probably try to err on the side of taking out profits more early, the way they're spread out. And look at that. Now that's nice and even anyway. So there we go. 5 orders to exit, up a 2 to 1 on a snowballed, amassed position. It's my second entry. So this is now an amassed position. And I'm going to put the stop at the new stop of 465 for 5 of those shares. 464.83. Perfect. So it's not zero risk, this one, but I was able to leverage up. By raising my stop, I was able to keep all the profits I had been taking, which I hit a profit target. And okay, how's Bitcoin? Bitcoin hit 95,000, so we're going to go buy Bitcoin. You guys didn't tell me. Did it? Actually, so close. 95,000. It literally hit 95,000. I needed to go above 95,000. 94,942. All right. We're almost there. All right. So we're cocked and ready, and we got our Berkshire edition on, and we marked it on the chart. I need to move it from pilot to amass. But other than that, we are looking to buy a Bitcoin any second here with the stop at 90,000. Okay, so Berkshire, we're going to move you down to unallocated and then back into amass. You now have an amassed position on Berkshire, and that's a great place to be because that stock just does so good. That's Warren Buffett's stock. So we just converted a pilot into an amassed position. So that's what you're looking to do. That's why you get in the pilots. You're not looking to make money with the pilots. But we do. But you're not looking to make money with the pilots. You're looking for some of them to turn into amassed positions. I got another exit on LX. LX is flying. Really flying. Didn't get over 5 yet. Let's see. No, not over 5 yet, but it's doing really well. What I wanted to quickly do is move anything into the Mass 3 folder that I might have had 3 entries on. So let's see. Palantir is how many entries so far? Should be coming up in a minute here. Pulling it from the internet. It's a little slow. It's coming. What the heck? Come on. Where are my entry and exit lines and everything? Weird. Are they on other stocks? Yeah. But I have lines all over Palantir. This is weird. Man, that's not helpful. Okay, I'm going to have to go to my account statement. Man, where's the lines? I'm sure I bought it here, but I wonder if I bought it beforehand. Okay, so this is on 11:05. Yeah, I see a purchase there. Yep. And then I see a purchase on the 15th. What happened to my lines on that? Crazy. TradingView like just lost them? Oh, maybe it did a split? No, it didn't. And then I added here on this day. Huh, I'd like to know where my stop is and everything. What the hell did they do? That's why, because the other day when I typed Palantir, it brought up like this other thing. I wonder if it put it on that one. Oh, that's weird. It's on a different Mexico version of Palantir now. And what about this one? Maybe my lines are in a different stock exchange version of Palantir. Let's see. Jeez. Where are my lines? It should be on this one. That's just crazy. I had all kinds of history of lines on that. Tons. Lots of positions I had taken. All right. Okay, the market's dropping while Bitcoin goes up. You gotta love that decorrelation. The market's just dropping. What is the VIX doing in response? I gotta see that. Where can we put that? I want to see IRN continue. IDAI. Let's just put it over here. All right. Yeah, the VIX is going up, but not quite as hard as the market is dropping. So I think that's probably an overreaction. Okay. Now, looking at things, man, I have no idea if Palantir's... Okay, it's a 2. It's an amassed position. All right, let's go over to Hood. See, I have lines all over these things. This one is 2 buy-ins. So it's just amassed. It's not an X3. Same thing on GME. And on Reddit, 2 times. AFRM, 2 times. Lunar, 2 times. Gigal, so 2 times. Yep. Geo, 2. NNE, didn't I just look at that? Maybe I didn't. 2 AHR break-even movement says that. And then exited, okay, and then got back in 2. All right, that was AHR, NNE, IJIC. These are all of my snowballed positions, my amassed positions. Enter. See, this one's 3. I'm up to 3 on this one. This is my third. Now this one is which one? IJIC. Had it for a while. Been building it up. Move to group amass times 3E. Okay, perfect. This is what I wanted to figure out. CNVS. Entered here. Added on here. Okay, good. There will be a new entry coming soon, it looks like. Guide wire. Initial entry here. Added on the other day. Only 2. APLT. 1, 2. You can see the 2 green colorings there. RS. Initial. Added here. Okay. 2. Prim. 1, 2. Ion Q. 1, 2. Chewy. 1, 2. TMQ. 1, 2. Tesla. 1, 2. App. 2. Carvana. 1, 2. Payo. I got 3 more. 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, if this thing like puts in a very strong day, I can raise my stop to 10, 18. It's almost today, but not today. And then that'll be a 3x position. Payo's really close. Q2 is a 2. And Marvell. Just converted that the other day. It looks like it might not even work out. 2. So I actually have only 2 positions which have had 3 entries. So they've been compounding, they've been building. And that's CDXC. So this chart, I have a larger compounded position, leveraged position, and IJIC. Nice. I mean, these are great charts to have good positions on. Really beautiful. Might be stopping out here on PDYN. Let me take a look. No, but getting close. Okay, those are all those, and we did all those. Actually, we didn't do Netflix. Let's get into Netflix. All right, I got to put an order to sell my spread on that.
SOS may resume in less than a minute.
And VRT, did I not put that in? I thought I put that in. Yeah, I did. On, and Tesla, I did those. I do believe I put Tesla in. Oh, I didn't. Let's see. No, I don't have an open order to sell my Tesla spread. And I want to have that out there for the taking. So I'm going to put that in now for 9 cents. I'll put in for 6 cents. Maybe it'll get filled sometime today. TSM, what a headache this is. Time to totally get rid of it. Oh man, yeah, it's nose diving. All right, bye-bye TSM. I had so much faith in you. Too much faith. Closing that position. There it is. I had made that a pretty big position. All right, so close, exit PCS. I mean, actually, it should be the red thing, so, but then I got to retype it. Exit PCS. That's fine. It happens. Put that in closed. And I suppose NVIDIA is taking two then, because they're kind of linked. Yeah, NVIDIA's not doing too hot today. Okay, guys, definitely be on the top of the hour. It's been great hanging out with you. Make sure to get Bitcoin when it breaks 95,000. I'll see you back in the group. All right, have a good morning, everybody. Got to go do a bunch of shit. Later. See ya.